අනිත් අර කවද්ද පුතේ? ඒ 21st. Right. Right. පුතාලා did we balance off the accounts? Accounts balance off කරාද අපි? නෑනේ. Right. So in your school, which lesson are you doing? Right. Okay. කියාගෙන යන්න පොඩ්ඩක් ඉස්කෝලේ කොහේ හරි යන්න කියලා කියන්නේ ගමන්. Now today we are going to balance off the accounts, right? අපි මේ ගිණුම් balance off කරන්න හදන්න. So for that we need to do a question, right? Dilina started a business, right? Dilina started a business, investing cash 200,000, machine worth 80,000, vehicle worth 50,000. And there are some transactions occurred in the first month, right? First one, purchase 15,000. Second one, paid salary 40,000. And the third one, commission received 33,000. And the next one, sold a stock to Kasun 45,000. And the fifth one, purchase from Akila 20,000. And the next one, sales 37,000. Next one, obtained a bank loan 150,000, right? Medi karam balan taggal imankala karan. So in your school you are doing primary books, right? Okay, it doesn't matter, right? So up to which lesson are they asking? මොන lesson එක වෙනකන් එයාලා අහනවද? පුතේ ඉස්කෝලේ කිව්වේ කොහොමද exam එකට එනවා කිව්වේ? Primary books වෙනකන්ද නැත්නම් cash book, petty cash book ඒවත් අහනවා කිව්වද? කොහොමද? Right, මේ ටික පටන්. ඔව් පුතා කියන්න.
So for us, they're asking the cash book and the petty cash book.
Right, okay, no problem. Alright, okay, then let's start. ඉක්මනට පටන් ගන්න, right?
So same for us.
Okay, good. Right. So we have another 2 lessons to do. Prime entry books we can complete within 1 day. So I hope to finish or start and finish prime entry books by next week, the 30th. Then 7th and 14th are enough for cash book and petty cash book, right? For petty cash book, we need only 1 day. And for cash book related, we have already done the cash book things. We have to learn only about the discounts. So for discounts also, we need 1 day is enough, right? So by 30th, by 14th, we will be finished, right? Okay, and we have organized a seminar series again for the second term test. So I need to fix some dates. So are you okay with Sunday? I hope to conduct seminars on 6th, 13th, and 20th. So are you okay with Sundays? 6th, also Sunday, 13th Sunday, 20th also Sunday. Evening after like how if we start 7 to 11 wage Sunday, are you okay? Can you buddies join? Or join වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද ඒ time එකට?
I have classes.
Sorry?
I have classes.
Time?
6 to 8.
6 to 8. Others? Uh, maths class. Then how about morning? Sunday morning.
Morning, okay, sir.
But you are going Sunday school, ne? Mm. 8:30 to 10:30 class. Then how about 1 to 5? 1 to like 4, 5?
සර් මේ සතියේද?
නෑ ලබන සතිය 6th.
Okay sir.
1 to 5 okay, ne? And we can do Friday 8:30 to 10:30 also we can do if we need. 8 to 10:30 like, if you can. How?
So
Friday.
Friday also can.
Others, Friday?
Okay, sir.
Friday like 8 to 10:30. Okay, ne? බැරි කවුරු නේද Friday? Friday පුළුවන් නේ? Right, okay, Friday. හරි. බලමු. අනිත් අයනුත් අහලා. අනිත් මේ පුතාලා මේක කරද්දී I forgot to tell you for cash book take 11 rules, right? Cash book එකට ගන්න rules 11ක්. For capital account take 8 rules. Capital account එකට rules 8ක් ගන්න. And for purchase also take 8 rules. Purchase account එකට 8ක් ගන්න. Sales also take 8 rules. Sales එකකට 8ක් ගන්න. For all the others, other accounts take 6 rules, right? Cash එකට 11යි, purchase, sales, capital ඒ තුනට 8 ගානේ ගන්න. අනිත් ඒවට rule 6 ගානේ ගන්න, right? ටිකක් වැඩිපුර ගන්න ඕන. මම ඔයාලට I will explain you why, right? ඒක නිසා ඒ space එක අරගන්න account හදද්දී, right? It's important. Hurry up, right? Right, hurry up. Right. Take 10 rules for cash account. For capital account, take for capital. Sales and purchase, take 8 rules. For others, take 6 rules. පුතාලා ඉක්මන් කරන්න. Right. I'm waiting for you. හරි. ඉක්මනට සංසංගාලයන් දැන් අන්තිම දවස් ටික කියන්නේ එක්සෑම් එක ළඟයි දන්නවනේ. Right. හරිද පුතාලා ෆිනිෂ් ඉවරයිද බලමුද වැඩේ right
No, sir, not there.
okay how long do you need 5 minutes Right? Finish. Let's start. Huh? I hope you're finished. What either? Right? Okay. First one. Dilina started a business. Right? Dilina is the owner. So owner started a business investing 200,000 cash to the business. 200,000 cash to the business. Then what happens? Then cash in the business increasing. So we need two accounts. One for cash because it increased cash, as well as it is owned by the owner, or it is invested by the owner. It means capital. We need two accounts, one for cash, one for capital. Right? Then cash in the business increasing. Cash is an asset increasing, debit 200,000 as the name of the other account. How this cash increased? Because of owner's investment. Owner's investment means capital, right? Then on the other hand, capital means owner's share also, owner's investments also increasing. Capital is an equity increasing, credit 200,000 as cash. Right? So now always when cash increase, it debit, the cash account debit. When cash decrease, the cash account credit. If it is the cash account debit, then the other account credit. If it is the cash account credit, the other account debit. So it is easy for us to identify for all the cash related transactions. So for all related transactions, it is very easy. If that transaction, because of that transaction cash increasing, then cash account debit, then the other related account credit. In that transaction, if cash decreasing, then cash account credit, then other account debit. Okay? So it's so easy for us to identify easily, especially the cash related transactions, right? So next one, for first time, at first the owner invested cash to the business. So cash in the drawer, cash in the business increasing. And now owner invested a machine to the business. A machine to the business. So when the owner invests a machine to the business, a machine in the business increasing, not cash. අයිතිකාරයා බිස්නස් එකට සල්ලි මැෂින් එකක් දැම්ම කියලා ලාච්චු සල්ලි වැඩි වෙන්නේ නැහැනේ. බිස්නස් එකේ වැඩි වෙන්නේ මැෂින් එකක් විතරයි. බිස්නස් එකේ සල්ලි වැඩි වෙනෝ නම් අඩු වෙනෝ නම් විතරයි කෑෂ් බුක් එකට එන්නේ. මොකක්කෝ for any transaction that is not affecting for cash, even neither increasing or decreasing, then we don't need to record in the cash account. We have nothing to record in the cash account නේ. සල්ලි වැඩි වෙන්නෙත් නැත්තම් මොකක් transaction එක අඩු වෙන්නෙත් නැත්තම් cash book එකක් එතනට එන්නේ නැහැ. So here this one also same නේ. Owner invested a machine to the business. Then machine is an asset. So machine asset increasing. Machine is an asset. Asset increasing, debit. Asset increasing, debit 80,000. How this machine increased? Because of capital, owner's investment. Then Other account also. Then capital increasing. Capital increasing means capital is an equity. Equity increasing, credit. As the other account name, machine. Machine. All right. And the next one. The owner invested a vehicle to the business. A vehicle to the business. So for this one also, nothing happens with cash. Neither increasing or decreasing. It means we have nothing to do with the cash account. So here in this transaction, owner invested a machine. Sorry, owner invested a vehicle. Then vehicle in the business increasing. Then vehicle is an asset. So we need two accounts. One for vehicle. Then vehicle is an asset. Asset increasing, debit. Then 50,000 as how this vehicle increased. How this vehicle came to the business because of the owner's investment. Owner's investment means capital. Then on the other hand, capital increasing in the business. For the first time, owner invested cash as capital. The second time, owner invested capital as machine. And now owner invested a vehicle as capital. 50,000 worth vehicle. Right. So this is how we record these, right? You already know this, right? Next one, purchase 15,000, right? So always remember, I think you remember how we can identify cash basis and credit basis transactions. How we can identify cash basis and credit basis transactions? Please tell me. How we can identify? How? If an individual or company name mentioned in a transaction, then it is a credit-based transaction. If not, it is a cash-based transaction. For here, purchase. No any individual or business name mentioned in the transaction. It means this is a credit-based transaction. It is a credit-based purchase. Sorry, cash-based transaction, cash-based purchase. This is a cash purchase. Cash purchase means at the moment we pay cash and we take goods, right? Okay. So purchase means when we purchase, or especially cash purchase, cash in the business decreasing. Cash decreasing means cash account credit. Then 15,000 credit. How this cash decrease? Because of purchase. Because we purchase a stock. Purchase. Purchase is an expense. Then we need another account for purchase. Purchase is an expense. Expense increasing, debit. Cash account credit means then other account debit. There are two concepts we can consider. If the cash account credit, if the cash decreasing, then cash account credit, then other account debit. We can prove it like this. Cash account credit because of purchase, then we need another account for purchase. Purchase is an expense in this transaction. Purchase increasing. Purchase is an expenses, then expenses increasing, debit. There are two ways to prove. There are two ways to check whether we are correct or not. Then purchase account debit 15,000 as cash. Right. So always in the purchase account for cash basis purchases, it is mentioned as cash in the description. All right. Paid salary. So how we pay salary, we pay in cash. Then when we pay salary, cash in the business decreasing. Then cash account credit 40,000. How this cash decrease? Because of salary. Salary. We need another account for salary. Salary is an expense. Expense increasing, debit 14,000. Or cash account, if cash account credit, then other account debit as cash. Right. Next one. Commission received. As commission we receive cash. So when we receive commission, cash in the business increasing, then cash account debit 33,000. How this cash increase in the business? How we receive this cash? As commission. Then commission received, not just commission. If it is just commission, it is the commission which we paid. So then we have to clearly mention as commission received. Commission received. We need another account for commission received. Commission received is an income. Income increasing. Credit 33,000. Then cash account. If cash account debit, then commission account credit. If you need to double check, then commission received is an income. Income increasing. Credit. There are two ways that we can prove. We can certify. Right. The next one. Sold a stock to Kasun. Now here, sold a stock to Kasun. A person's name is, an individual name is included, mentioned. Then it is a credit-based transaction. Sold a stock to Kasun. So we have sold a stock to Kasun. It means on credit. So then Kasun is a debtor for us. We have sold a stock on credit basis, means Kasun has taken some stock from us on credit basis. Then Kasun is a debtor for us. On the other hand, we have sold a stock. Then sales, we have sold all the sales. We record in the sales account. Sales is an income. So when we sell something, that income increasing, whether it is, doesn't matter whether it is a cash sale or credit sale. However, we have sold. So sales increasing. Sales is an income. Income increasing. Credit. Then 45,000. How this sales happen, on cash basis or credit? To Kasun. It means we have sold it to Kasun. Then Kasun in the description, because this is a credit sale. On the other hand, we need another account for Kasun. Kasun is a debtor. Kasun debtor. Debtor is an asset. Asset increasing. In this transaction, Kasun debtor increasing. Kasun is a debtor. Debtor is an asset. Asset increasing. Debit. Or if sales account credit, then other account debit. 45,000 as sales. Right. ඔයාලා මට සුට්ටක් කියන්න. සැරින් සැරේ ඔයාලට මයික් එක ක්ලියර් වෙන්නේ නැතුව හරි ඔය වගේ මොකක් හරි වෙනවද? නිකන් චේන්ජ් වෙනවා වගේ මොකක් හරි තියෙනවද? මොකද මට මෙතන සෙටින්ග්ස් වල පෙන්නනවා සැරින් සැරේ මේ මයික් එක ඩිෆෝල්ට් එක චේන්ජ් වෙනවා කියලා මයික් එකටයි කැමරා එකට. ඒක නිසා සවුන්ඩ්ස් මොකක් හරි වෙනස් වෙන එකක් තියෙනවද? සැරින් සැරේ නිකන් එකපාරට ඇහෙන්නේ නැතුව නිකන් වෙන විදිහකට ඇහෙනවා වගේ ආයි වෙනස් වෙලා ආයි හොඳට ඇහෙනවා වගේ නිකන් මොකක් හරි එහෙම තියෙනවද? සුට්ටක් එහෙම තියෙනවනම් කියන්න ප්ලීස්. මෙසේජ් එකක් හරි දාන්න. තියෙනවද? නෑනේ. ළමයි? තියෙනවද? Sometimes the screen is stucking. Okay. How about the mic? Mic එකේ මොනවා හරි sounds වල මොනවා හරි අවුලක් issue එකක් තියෙනවද ඔයාලට? නෑනේ. I can hear. Okay. මෙන්න වෙනස් වෙන්න මොකුත් නෑනේ, sound ඇහෙන්නේ නැතුව යනවා නිකන් එහෙම නෑනේ. නේ? Right. ඒකට දැන් ආයි change වුණා. Default has changed to microphone Logitech Brio කියලා වැටුණා. කියන්නේ මේ කැමරා එකට change වුණා කියලා දැන් වැටෙනවා. එහෙම අවුල නැහැ. දැන් උතර ඇහෙනවනේ. අර කලින් වගේම ඇහුණානේ.
Yes sir.
Right. මොකද ආයි සමහර වෙලාවට ආයි ඔක change වෙනවා. ආයි mic එකට change වුණා කියලා වැටෙනවා. හිතා ගන්න බෑ මොකද වෙන්නේ කියලා ඒක. ඔයාගේ. හරි. The same නම් ඔක්කොම එක දිගට mic එක ඉස්සොත් එක. Right, next one. Purchase from Akila. For here also an individual name is included. So purchase, we have taken a stock. We have purchased a stock or goods. So but here a name is included, then it is a credit purchase, right? Doesn't matter whether it is a cash purchase or credit purchase. Purchase is purchase. Purchase can be purchase. Doesn't matter whether it is cash or credit. So we have taken a stock from Akila. And now we have taken a stock from Akila, means we have taken a stock from Akila on credit. Then Akila is a creditor for us. Akila is a creditor for us. Creditor Akila. Akila is a creditor for us. On the other hand, we have purchase. So purchase is purchase. That doesn't matter. Then purchase is an expense. when we purchase something, then purchase expense increasing. Expense increasing, debit 20,000. Last time we purchased on cash because we paid cash and obtained. Now we purchased on credit. Then we purchased from Akila, the name of the creditor we have to write. On the other hand, we have to go for the Akila's account. Akila is a creditor. Because of this credit purchase, Akila creditor increasing. Creditor is a liability, then liability increasing. Credit 20,000. How this creditor increase? Because of purchase. Because of purchase. Because we purchase a stock. Right? Next one. Sales 337,000. So this is a just sales, no name mentioned. Then it is a cash sale. So when we sell something, at the moment we receive cash. So cash in the business increasing. In cash account, debit 37,000 as sales. On the other hand, sales account credit. Sales is an income increasing credit. 37,000 as cash. Last time we sold a stock to Kasun. Because it is a credit basis, so in the description we mention as Kasun. Now we sold a stock on cash basis, so in the description we record as cash. Cash. Next one, obtain a bank loan. When we obtain a bank loan, we receive cash. Cash increase is increasing. Cash account debit 150,000 as how this cash increase because of a bank loan. On the other hand, we need another account for bank loan. Bank loan is a liability. Liability increasing. Credit 150,000 cash. Right. This is how we record these kind of transactions. Right. So, do you have any questions, any doubts, any clarifications about this? If any, please you ask me. Because now I'm going to go for the next step. So before go to the next step, I need your opinions, your feedbacks. So please let me know. Hurry up. Are you okay? Are you with this? Labai?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, Puta.
Sir, can you please explain about the purchase and the sales accounts?
Yes, of course. Right. So, the purchase, right? Just mean we are buying something to resell, right? If we are buying something to resell, then we can consider it as a purchase, right? So, usually as an example, let's say a hardware. A hardware is buying cement from company, cement from Langma or Sanstha to resell. So then the thing they are doing, the thing they are the thing here they are happening, the thing how we can say they are buying cement. That activity we can call as purchase. The activity we can call as purchase because they are buying this, they are buying that cement to resell again. So we can consider, we can describe it as the purchase. The activity of buying we can call as purchase. But the thing we purchase here, the thing we purchase is the cement. The cement we purchase commonly called as a stock or goods. Both names we can use, stock or goods, because we purchase that, we buy that, keep in our stocks, keep it in bases, and we resell it with a profit margin. This is the thing. So this thing can be happened in two ways. Sometimes we pay cash at the moment and we buy stock. Let's say we have cash at the moment in the hardware. So we decided to purchase 100 cement, right, packs, right? Let's say one pack is 1,000, then 100 pack means 100,000, 1 lakh. So we paid 1 lakh and purchased. What is the objective of this buying, the purchase? Buying because our objective is to resell, then we can consider it as purchase because the activity we are doing, activity we are buying to resell is we can consider it considered as purchase, right? The thing we buy, the cement we buy, called as commonly stock or goods, right? Okay, now we purchase, we are going to give 100,000 to the supplier and take. We give 100,000 to the supplier and we obtain the stock. This is a cash purchase. Why? Because at the moment we pay cash and obtain the stock or good. The same things, we obtain the good, right? So in this scenario, the same time, cash in the business, what happened to the cash in the business? We take 100,000 from the drawer and give it to the supplier. Then cash in the business, outflow. Outflow means decreasing. Cash in the business decreasing. Then cash is an asset. Asset decreasing. Credit. Cash account. Credit. Right? Okay. Then how this cash decrease? Because of purchase. Purchase means we bought something to resell. Because of that purchase, cash in the business decreasing. Then we can, in the description, we can name as purchase, right? Then on the other hand, we need another account for purchase. Why? Because we have already purchased a stock. Then purchase is an expense. It is a temporary expense, especially why? Because till we sell it, it is an expense. It is an extra effort for our cash flow. Till we sell it, it is an expense, right? It is an extra effort, extra volume for us, right? So purchase is an expense. So expense increasing, debit. Expense increasing, debit. Expense, when we purchase something, that thing we are purchasing means the purchase, that expense increase. Purchase means always increasing. Then purchase is an expense. Expense increasing, debit. This is the cash purchase, right? Then credit purchase. Credit purchase means there are some suppliers allow us to pay later. Let's say that we are regularly buying from Sanstha company. They know that we are dealing with them more than 2, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, likewise. So we have built a trust between both parties. So they know that we are paying, we are dealing with them good. So they have provided us a credit facility, a special facility called credit facility. So it means the moment which we buy, the moment which we purchase, we don't need to pay it. We can pay it later to the supplier, right? So let's say this, so we have already obtained 100,000 worth of cement. Let's say we don't have cash in the drawer, we don't have cash at the moment, but we need some more cement because we have we got new orders. We got new 2-3 orders, so we need another. Let's say we need another 50 packs of cement, but we don't have cash in the drawer. We don't have cash in the business, but somehow we need to obtain, and we have the facility to obtain from the supplier. So we are informing the supplier that we have a new order, but at the moment we don't have cash in the business. But I can pay you within 2 weeks or 4 weeks, likewise. So they have agreed a certain time period. Within that time period, within the credit period, so please give me another 15 cement packs, right? Then Sanstha company agreed to provide that 50 packs on credit basis. Then at the moment we are not paying, but we are buying that 50,000 worth of cement stock to the business, right? So the what is the difference between the both scenarios? In the first scenario, we paid and obtained. The second scenario, we didn't pay, but we obtained, right? So there are two effects. One is we are paying and obtain. Another one is we are not paying but obtain. So somehow we have obtained. It means somehow we have already purchased. Then doesn't matter whether it is a cash purchase or credit purchase. Somehow we have purchased. We have obtained the product. It means we have purchased the product. Then for this one also we have purchased. Then purchase is an expense. You know, purchase expense increasing. expense increasing, debit. Increasing, debit. But before we purchase on cash, we have paid. But now we are not paid. Instead of that, instead of cash, what happened? A creditor increasing. Now, Sans company is a creditor for us. Why? Because we have obtained on credit. Before we obtain on cash, now we have obtained on credit. So we have a credibility. We have a liability. In our simple term, we have a liability. What is the liability? A creditor called Sanstha. Here, Akila increasing because we purchase from Akila. Purchase from Akila increasing. So somehow we know purchase is purchase, then it doesn't matter. Purchase increasing, purchase and expense increasing, debit. Pay, then cash credit 15,000, purchase debit 15,000. But here we haven't paid cash. Then we can't record this in the cash account because in this transaction, still nothing happened with cash. Still we haven't paid. So it means we can't write as we paid. Right? So we have to pay in the future. It's a different scenario, different thing. But for now, we haven't paid. For the payment, what happened? Increased a creditor. Increased a creditor. Credit is a liability. Then a liability increased because of instead of cash. Instead of cash, a creditor, Akila, a creditor liability increasing. Then liability increasing, credit 20,000. How this Akila generated? How this Sanstha generated? Because of the purchase. Then we know, right? How this Akila generated? Because we have purchased from him on credit basis. This is the main of this. This one also, a purchase increasing. Debit. No, purchase debit means we know purchase increasing. Then in cash means we have purchased with paying cash. That's why in the description mentioned as cash. Then on the other hand, cash account credit. Why? Because cash decreased. This is the relationship. And the second scenario, we have purchased but we haven't paid. So nothing in the cash. Nothing here in the cash but purchase. Somehow we obtain the stock. So then purchase account, debit. In Akila, in the description, Akila means from whom we purchase, Akila. We purchase from Akila. Then other hand, we can check, okay, there's a creditor called Akila, 20,000. How this Akila credit increase generated? Because of purchase. It means we have purchased a stock from Akila on credit basis. Understood all of you about purchase?
Yes, sir.
Right. Any clarifications about purchase? If any, please let me know. No, right? So now sales. Sales or sale. If you got purchase, then sales is different. Not different. Sales is easy, right? Sale means we are selling. The same thing we can do for our customer. There are some contractors. Now we are doing. There are some contractors. They are regularly buying cement and the materials from us, right? Sometimes they pay cash at the moment and they take. Let's say this one sales 37,000. Just sales. Then it is a cash sale. It means one of our contractor bought our goods worth 37,000. So when he buy, he gave us 37,000. So it means we receive cash to the business. We receive cash means cash in the business increasing. Then cash increasing means debit. Cash is an asset, asset increasing, debit. In the description, we record as sales. Why? Because we receive this cash because of a sale. It means we have sold a stock. That's why cash increased in the business, right? Then on the other hand, sales is an income for the business. Now we know cash increased because of sales. Then on the other hand, we need another account for sales because of sale. Then sales increasing. when we are selling means sales increasing. Sales is an income, then income increasing. Always we are selling something, then sales increasing. Sales is an income. Income increasing, credit 37,000. In the description, record as cash. Why? It is same as the purchase. In the description for purchase also, in the description cash means it is a cash purchase. In the sales also, in the description cash means it is a cash sale. That's it. Then we know, right? Okay. Sales account credit. Sales we already know. Sales is an income. Income increasing credit. Okay. How this income increased? We have sold a stock on cash basis. On the other hand, we can see we received the cash of that sale. We received that cash of that sale, right? And for as well as purchase, sales also the same. Why? Because we can sell some stocks on credit base, because there are some contractors also working with us for a long time. They have both parties have trust among them. So we know that they will pay. So they are asking to, let's say that they have some emergencies, cash emergencies, like we had before with the Sanstha. Then they ask us to ask us some stock to pay later. So we agreed with them to sell that stock on credit. On credit means that for obtaining the cash later, like this. Sold a stock to Kasun. Kasunට වික්ක ණයට පස්සේ දෙන්නම් කියලා අරන් ගියා. Then doesn't matter, somehow we sold. ණයට හෝ සල්ලි වලට හෝ we sold. මෙතන තියෙන ණයට හරි සල්ලි වලට හරි කොහමද බොරු ටික ගත්තා. දැන් මෙතන ණයට හරි සල්ලි වලට හරි බොරු ටික වික්කා. Then it means sales is an income. Sales in the business increasing. ණයට හරි කොහමද වික්කන්නේ. Then sales in the business increasing. Sales is an income. Sales is an income. Then income increasing. Credit, income increasing, credit. But in the description, we can record as Kasun. We can record as Kasun. Why? Because in this sale, we didn't receive cash yet. We didn't receive cash yet. Right? So, because of cash, he told us to pay later. It means because of cash, a debtor Kasun increased. A debtor Kasun increased. A debtor generated. A debtor is generated, right? So then we have to generate a debtor Kasun. Debtor is an asset in the business. Then because of this sale, that debtor generated means debtor increased. Debtor is an asset increasing, debit. Then in the description we can record as sales. Why this? How this debtor generated? Because of a sale. Then we know, right? We have sold a stock to Kasun for 45,000. That's why this Kasun became a debtor. Right? Understood, all of you? Understood? Lamai? Harine? Right.
Yes, sir.
Any questions? Any more questions? If any questions, you can ask me, right? So have you finished this? Right. Okay, then now we are going to learn. Now we are going to balance of the accounts. What is mean by balance of? In Sinhala we call Shesha Ganno. Shesha Ganno. Shesha means balance, ne balance. Ithiriya, the balance. Right. So, as an example, we are checking the balance of a business, cash balance of the business. Ne? Sometimes, yeah, or every morning we check how much we have in the drawer as cash. And after the business, in the evening also we are checking before we close how much we have in the cash. We have cash in the drawer, how much we have. There are some business, they are checking their balance every day, sometimes every morning and every evening. Right? There are some businesses, they are checking the balance every week. Sometimes Monday and Friday. Monday. Putala, can you hear me? ඇහෙනවනේ?
Yes, sir.
ආයි වෙනස් වෙන මොකුත් නැහැනේ. සෙටින්ග්ස් වල පුතාලා මොකක් හරි චේන්ජ් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඇහෙනවනේ ළමයි? ඩක් කියන්න. ළමයි කොහොනේ? ඉක්මනට කියන්න පුතේ ඇහෙනවද?
Yes, sir.
ඇහුන්නේ නැහැ මට. මැසේජ් එකක් හරි දාන්න. මට ඔයාලා කියන එක ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඇහෙනවද? All right, okay. Right. There are some businesses, they are checking their balance weekly. Some businesses twice a month, twice a week. Like it depends on the business, right? Some businesses they are checking once a month, right? Once a month. The first of month and the end of the month. First of means, as an example, if it is January, they are checking the January 1st balance and they are checking January 31st balance, right? This is all right. So usually in accounting, we are calculating the balance once a month, right? It depends on the business. If you need, you can do every day, doesn't matter. If you need, you can do once a week, doesn't matter. But for standards, in standards, we are checking the balances every month, once a month, right? So it means every first of month, we check, as well as every end of the month, we check the balances. Not only cash, we are checking the other ones too. Cash balance means how much cash we have in hand, in the drawer. Okay? Capital means how much capital we have in the business at the moment. It means how much the owner has invested up to now to the business. Purchase means how much we have already purchased in the business, how much worth of stock we have already purchased in the business. Like this, we can check all this balance. Salary also we can check. Everything we can check, right? Salary as salary. How much we have paid as salary within the month, right? Within the month, it means how much we have totally paid as salary. How much worth of vehicle we have right now? How much worth of machines we have now? How much worth of stocks we have sold now? Likewise, we can take balances for each and every account. How much bank loans we have obtained up to now? What is the current situation of bank loans, right? We have paid or not, likewise, right? How much, how many creditors we have, and how about the balances of them? Likewise, you can we can check, we can decide, right? Okay, then give me 1 second. Right. Okay. Then now we are going to calculate this. We are going to balance off this, right? There are some steps to follow this, right? So the first step is we have to keep one line, one rule as space, right? For me, I drew this because to show you, but for you, you don't need to draw like this because we have rules. So you have to only keep one rules of space, right? Then you have to draw like this. Take one rule or two rules for this to take the total, to write the total, right? Total means, right? Both sides must be in the same, right? Parallel, right? Must be parallel. Both sides must be parallel, right? This is the structure we have to prepare, right? First of all, we have to keep, then we have to draw a structure like this, right? Then we have to take the total. We have to take the debit total and credit total separately. Here, debit total is 350, 387, 390, 420, 420,000. Here total is 55,000. So we have to take both debit and credits separate, right? So debit total is 420,000. Credit total is 55,000, right? I think you remember. I will repeat it. First of all, we have to keep one rule as a space. Then we have to draw a structure like this. The both structures must be in parallel, right? In parallel lines, right? Then we have to take the total of debit side and credit side. Then we record the large value to both sides. So for here, the large value is debit side value, 420,000. Then we record this 420,000, the large value amount in both sides. In both sides, 420,000 as, right? Keep one rule space, drew parallel lines, then got both side totals, then took the large value and recorded the large value in the both sides. Then we deduct from smaller size total. So not smaller value total. The large value total is 420,000 and we deduct 5,000, a smaller value total, and take the balance here. When we deduct 55,000 from 420,000, $365,000, the balance. Then we here in the date, you can say record as first of, if the month is January, then end of the January, 31st of January in the date, date column and write as balance, this balance or balance carried down, CD, balance carried down, right? Then take this here, 365,000 as the next month, February 1st, balance BF brought forward, right? This must be in parallel, right? Parallel, right? Right, like this. This is how we balance off an account, right? What is the first step? Keep one rule space, draw parallel lines, take both side totals, and record larger value to both sides and deduct from smaller value and record the balance up here, always in the smaller value size, always in the smaller value size up to the total. We record the balance and that's balance CD, and the date is the end of the relevant month. If it is January, then January 31st. If it is February, then February 28th. Like, then we take this to under here, the other side, bottom, as balance here carried down, here brought forward, and the date also the next month first. next month first. So I told you that as a standard, every once a month, we take the balances and calculate. So for here also the same thing. What is the same thing? Every end of the month we check the balance, right? So let's assume that all this happened in January. Then these are the records of January. Then we calculate the 31st balance of January, right? At January 31st balance is 365,000. ජනවාරි 31 අපේ ලාච්චුවේ 3,65,000ක් තිබ්බා. Then what we do to this? අපි මොකද කරන්නේ මේ 3,65,000? When we go to the next month, ජනවාරි 31 ගෙන් ඊළඟ මාසයේ පෙබරවාරි. අපි ඊළඟ මාසෙට යනකොට මොකද කරන්නේ? සල්ලි we throw it away and we start as refreshers. එහෙමද? සල්ලි ටික විසි කරන වැඩන්නේ අලුත් මාසයක් අලුත් බින්දුවෙන් පටන් ගන්නවල බින්දුවෙන් පටන් ගන්නවද? නෑ නේ. එහෙනම් මොකද කරන්නේ? We take that 365,000 next month. It means every end of the month balance we take to next first. January 31st balance we brought to February 1st balance. That's what we call balance brought forward. January මාසේ අන්තිම 3,65,000යි. ඒක මොකද කරේ අපි? February 1 වෙනිදා තියෙන්නේ 3,65,000 කියලා ගත්තා. ඒකම අරගෙන පටන් ගත්තා. ඊට පස්සේ ආයෙත් yet again we are recording February month transfers. Yes, yet again we are doing the same thing in the February month and we are taking it to the March month. February 28 like this balance coming down end of the month balance. Then we take this to March 1st and as like this balance brought forward කියලා අරන් යනවා. Then we are doing the same thing. We are recording March transactions. Then balance off again March 31st. Then take it to April 1st next month like this. This is the regular process, right? So this is how we balance off an account, right? I will show you again this one. What is the first step? Keep one rule for space. Then prepare. Then draw parallel lines. Then take both side totals. Here total is 330,000. Here total is 0. Then the larger value 330,000. Then record the larger value to both sides. 330,000 to both sides. Then deduct from the smaller value total. Smaller value total is 0. Nothing is here. 0. Then when we deduct 0, the balance also the same as 330,000 as balance carried down. Always that when we deduct from a smaller side value, the balance we get, we call as balance carried down. This is the January month. Then always end of January. Then we take here as 330,000 balance brought forward February 1st. Date you have to record in the date column. You know this. You have to record that in the date column, right? I will do this one also. What is the step? Keep one row space. Draw two parallel lines. Then get both side totals. Debit side total is 35,000. Credit side total is 0. The larger value is 35,000. Then we record large value to both sides. Then we deduct from the smaller value. Small value is 0. When we deduct 35,000, balance also 35,000. Then balance carried down. End of the month carried down all the transactions of the January month. Then a final balance of January. This. Then we take this to the next month. We are not throwing it away. We don't throw it away. As balance brought forward 1st of February. 1st of February, right? So according to the account, the balance side must be the variable, right? As an example, then cash account balance forward is in debit side. Capital account balance forward in credit side. Purchase account balance forward in brought forward in debit side. So likewise, it depends on the type of the account, right? So I have given you double entry principles. In double entry principle, I think you can see like this thing: assets, expenses, equity, income, liabilities කියලා දීලා මෙතන දුන්නා මොකද්ද? Increase and balance කියලානේ. Debit, credit ඔහොම දුන්නා මෙතන decrease නේ. Decrease. මෙතන credit, debit. මෙතන ඒ කියන්නේ increase and balance කියලා දීලා තිබලා. It means asset increase in debit ne, you know, always, and asset balance also debit. Both are debit. Asset increase and balance both are debit. Expenses also the same. Expenses increase and balance both are debit. Cash is an asset. Asset balance brought forward is in debit side. Hari ne na? Hari. Capital is an equity. Equity balance is in the increase and balance are in the same side. Equity is in credit side. Then capital is an equity account. Equity balance brought forward, always brought forward, is in credit side. That can be debit side. Purchase is an expense. Expense increase in debit as well as balance also debit. Then purchase is an expense. When balance brought forward also in debit side. That can. If you are correct, then this principle must be tally in your accounts balances. Right? Understood all of you? තේරුණාද? සෙද්ද වැඩේ? තේරුණාද? Right? තව එකක් කරමු. How we can balance off? Keep one rule space. Take two parallel lines. Then take both side total. Debit side total is 0. Credit side total is 82,000. Then large value is credit side balance 82,000. We record large value to both sides. Then we deduct from smaller value. Small value is 0. When we deduct 0, the remaining balance as 31st of January as balance carry down 82,000. Then we take this to the next month. 82,000 as 1st of February balance brought forward. So here sales account is an income account. Income increase in credit and income balance also credit. Here brought forward balance also credit. So that principle tallied. Right? I hope you understood. Am I correct? Lamai? Understood all of you? පුතාලා අනිත් account ටිකත් එහෙම කරන්න ඔයාලා දැන් පුළුවන් නේ දන්නවන්නේ system එක right ඒ විදිහට කරන්න බෑ අනිත් ටිකත් කොහොමද කරන්න කියලා බලමු I will give you 2-3 minutes හරි තව විනාඩි දෙක තුනක් දෙන්න කරමු බලන්න let's try give it a try හරිද පුතාලා? ඉවරයිද? Right. කරමුද එහෙනම් තව එකක්. Keep one rule space. Then draw lines, parallel lines. Then take the values. Debit side 80,000, credit side 0. Large value is 80,000. Right? Larger value to both sides, 80,000. Then deduct from smaller value. Small value 0. When we deduct 0, balance is 80,000. Balance carry down 31st of January like this. Then take it to the next month. February 1st, balance brought forward. Machine is an asset account. Asset increasing debit as well as balance also in debit. Vehicle. This one also on the among lines right? Keep one line space and draw two parallel lines. Take both side total. Debit side 50,000, credit side 0. Then write large value to both sides, 50,000. Then deduct from lower balance. Lower balance is 0. Then balance also 50,000. 31st balance carry down. Then take this as balance brought forward to 1st of February. Vehicle is an asset account. Asset increasing debit. Asset balance also debit. Here, brought forward balance is in debit side. Right. Next one, salary. Keep one space, one rule. Draw two parallel lines. Take both side total. Debit side 40,000. Credit side 0. Write larger value to both sides, 40,000. And deduct smaller value is 0. When we deduct 0, balance also again 40,000. Balance carried down as 31st of January. Then take this as balance brought forward February 1st. Salary account is an expense account. Expense increasing and balance both are debit. Here expense salary account in debit side balance, right? Harini? Next one, keep one row space. Draw two parallel lines. Take both side total. Credit side total is 33,000. Debit side total is 0. Record larger value to both sides, 33,000 to both sides. Then deduct from smaller value. Smaller value is 0. Then 33,000. Balance carried down 31st January. Then take this as 33,000 to balance brought forward February 1st. Commission received is an income account. Income increasing and balance credit. Here brought forward in the credit side. Okay. Right. Bank loan. Keep one row space. Draw two parallel lines. Take both side total. Credit side total 150,000. Debit side 0. Then write larger value to both sides, 150,000. Then deduct smaller side total. Smaller side total is 0. When we deduct 0, balance also the same, 150,000 as balance carried down 31st of January. Then take this as balance brought forward 1st of February. Bank loan is a liability. Then here liability increasing and balances both are in credit side. Or here, yes, balance brought forward is in credit side. Right. Consumer account. Keep one row space. Write two parallel lines. Take both side balances. Debit side 0, credit side 20,000. So when it is 20,000, record the larger value to the both sides. Then deduct from lower side total. Lower side total is 0. When we deduct 0, 20,000 balance carried down as 31st of January. We take this as balance brought forward to 1st of February. Creditor is a liability, then liability increasing and balance both are in credit side. Here also in credit side. Last one, Kasum, keep one row space, draw two parallel lines, take debit side and credit side total. Debit side is 4 to 5,000, credit side is 0. Then debit side is the larger value, write larger value to both sides. Then deduct from smaller value. Smaller value total is 0. Then when we deduct 0, 45,000 balance carried down 31st. Then take this as balance brought forward BF to 1st of February. Kasum debtor is an asset. Always asset increasing and balances are in debit side. Here also in debit side. Right. This is how we balance of the accounts. Right. Here. Balance CD means balance carried down. Balance brought forward means BF means balance brought forward. Right, understood all of you students? I hope all of you understood. Am I correct? Right, so this is how we balance of ledger accounts. So like this, we can balance of any kind of account like this. So this is the process of this. It's very easy. When you balance of like 40, 50 accounts, it automatically absorbs to you. The system automatically absorbs to you. Then it's just a thing for you. Nothing to worry about it. All you need is to practice. Do balance of around like 50, 100 accounts. Then automatically that's all. That's it. Right. Okay. So today lesson is over. So next we have to do another 2 lessons. Prime entry books. We can complete it within 1 day. Or I hope to conduct a seminar for this and it can try to finish it up soon. And we have cash book and petty cash book. For cash book and petty cash book also we need only 2 more days. Then that one also will be finished. Right? Then we can finally attend for the exams second term. Right? Okay, so any clarifications today? Any clarifications? Any questions up to now? Any questions up to now? If you have any clarifications, questions, doubts up to now, from the beginning means from the first lesson, please let me know. Are you okay with the system? Are you able to balance of accounts? I hope you can, right? Yes. දාන්න බලන්න පුතේ තේරුණාද? මැසේජ් එකක් දාගෙන හැමෝම තේරුණාද කියලා වැඩේ සෙද්ද? දාගෙන යන්න. ඒක ටිකක් හරි හරියනවා වගේ. මම කලින් කිව්වා වගේ ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එක තමයි. Right. Okay, good. Hari, nearby. Very good. Hari, okay. Then I have sent a poll to the group. Please vote it. Then it will be easy for us to make a decision about our seminar day for next 3 weeks. Then I hope to remind you accounting lessons from zero, from A to Z. So for that, please support me. Right? Okay. Then, students, buddies, let's meet next week. Okay. Till then, good night. Have a nice week. Good luck. Thank you all of you.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night, Vita.